Imagine that the history we've been told is only the surface of a vast ocean of secrets buried in time. That deep within the Earth and in remote corners of the planet exist monuments, structures, and knowledge that defy all logic and understanding. From the enigmatic Nazca Lines, the colossal Easter Island Moai, to the mysterious ruins of Göbekli Tepe, each discovery has opened a window to a past that seems far more advanced, more mysterious, and perhaps far stranger than we ever dared to imagine. Now, in Indonesia, a site called Gunung Padang defies all conventional chronology, revealing that perhaps our entire history is only a partial story, told from a perspective that still fails to grasp the magnitude of what truly happened in ancient times. If you are fascinated by this story and want to continue discovering incredible mysteries like this one, be sure to subscribe and like it. Leave your comment below and share this video with those who also love unraveling the secrets of the past. Because the truth may be much more extraordinary and surprising than any official account has allowed us to understand so far. A discovery that defies all logic and historical writing. Imagine a discovery that, if confirmed, could rewrite the entire narrative of human history. In a forgotten corner of Indonesia, a site called Gunung Padang has emerged from obscurity with a story that could challenge everything we thought we knew about our origins. The structure is said to be more than 25,000 years old, long before the earliest known civilizations, and was not built, but possibly evolved by forces or beings whose technological and astronomical knowledge defies all understanding. But what if it is also just the tip of the iceberg of a much more mysterious and extensive past? Can we truly understand human history without considering these enigmatic signs that suggest something much deeper and more inexplicable than our official version? The enigma of Gunung Padang and its possible antiquity. At first glance, Gunung Padang appears to be a simple hill in the tropical rainforest. But recent excavations and analysis reveal a series of stone structures, artificial terraces, and tunnels that form a multi-level pyramid, designed with a precision that defies the laws of conventional archaeological knowledge. The dating of its deepest layers points to more than 25,000 years ago, a time when humans were in relatively primitive stages, compared to Egyptian or Mesoamerican civilizations. This discovery opens the door to astonishing mysteries. Because if it wasn't simply natural erosion or a geological formation, who or what could have created such a structure? And if humans built it, how did they achieve such advanced techniques in such a remote era? Historical examples that challenge the official chronology. This isn't the first time that official history has been challenged by discoveries that seem to refute its timeline. Let's consider a few examples. The Nazca Lines, Peru. These enormous geoglyphs, which could only be fully appreciated from the air, depict animals, plants, and geometric shapes. Although traditionally attributed to the Nazca culture around 1,500 years ago, some researchers suggest they could be much older, developed by civilizations with advanced knowledge of geometry and astronomy, and who may have had contact with visitors from other worlds in ancient times. Peruvian archaeologist Luis Lumbreras once stated, "The perfection of the geoglyphs and their astronomical alignment defy simple explanations. There are signs of knowledge that, at the time, seemed impossible to develop." The Moai of Easter Island. These stone giants, which appear to be the work of a relatively simple culture, actually represent a feat of engineering and resource mobilization that challenges conventional understanding of the technological capabilities of the time. Some theories suggest that their layout may have had an astronomical or ceremonial purpose, and that their construction using ancestral techniques still under discussion is evidence of lost knowledge. The anthropologist acknowledged, "The transportation and erection of the Moai imply a level of engineering knowledge that seems beyond what was attributed to primitive cultures. It is a mystery still unsolved." Göbekli Tepe, Turkey. Approximately 11,000 years old, this structure is considered one of the oldest temples in the world. However, its complexity and the inscriptions on its pillars suggest a culture with more than simple stone tools. Archaeologist Klaus Schmidt said, This site shows us that even in such remote times, communities could have had astronomical and religious knowledge that exceeds our current assumptions. This evidence, among others, challenges the official narrative and fuels hypotheses that ancient civilizations may have possessed knowledge that seems puzzling, or perhaps that unknown forces or influences helped develop these structures. Alternative theories and unexplained phenomena. The existence of such ancient and precise structures as Gunung Padang and other monuments around the world fuels various theories that could transform our perception of history. Dr. Robert Schoch, a geologist and dating expert, states, "It is possible that unknown civilizations existed at times beyond conventional history, and that they may have had knowledge of engineering, energy, and astronomy that we do not yet understand." The well-known hypothesis that Atlantis was a real civilization, with advanced energy and communication technology, remains a constant in the minds of some scientists and archaeologists. Archaeologist Paul Laviolette argues that many ancient structures, including pyramids and megalithic sites, are actually energy antennas, built with knowledge unknown to modern humanity. He notes, "It is possible that these structures functioned as energy concentrators or transmitters, much more sophisticated than we realize. That would explain the level of precision and power they must have had." Lost technologies and hidden knowledge. Official history barely addresses how such advanced technical knowledge could have existed in ancient times. Some hypotheses suggest that certain technologies, such as free energy, transportation, and communication systems, were deliberately hidden or obliterated for unknown reasons, perhaps by civilizations that preferred to forget their past in catastrophes or wars. Ancient studies specialist Graham Hancock states, "Evidence of construction techniques beyond our modern capabilities indicates that something has been lost or intentionally suppressed over time. Official history needs to be revised to integrate these mysteries." Extraterrestrial or other dimensional phenomena. Another line of thought holds that these structures and patterns were not created solely by humans, but were also influenced or aided by beings from other planets or dimensions. The alignment of pyramids and monuments in different parts of the world, often with astronomical connections, fuels the hypothesis that extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in the distant past and brought advanced knowledge. Researcher and author Eric von Däniken, famous for his theories about astronaut gods, says, "We cannot ignore the similarity of certain ancient structures and the presence of symbols that seem to have an origin outside our world. The story is perhaps more a story of contact with beings who came from other places in the cosmos." Energy phenomena and natural forces. Some scientists believe that certain sites, including Gunung Padang, may have been shaped or influenced by earthbound energies, such as global energy lines, electromagnetic fields, or as yet unknown geophysical phenomena. Geophysicist William Brown explains, "We may be witnessing an unknown interaction between the Earth and forces yet to be discovered, which shaped these monuments in ancient times. The technology of those times may have been more an understanding of these energies than advanced construction techniques." What does all this represent? These debates and evidence invite us to rethink the entire historical narrative. Conventional history presents a linear and progressive account, but the findings at sites like Gunung Padang suggest that there was a much older, wiser humanity with mysterious knowledge that we have forgotten or ignored. It is important to ask, who or what built these structures? Was it truly a lost civilization or something that transcends known history? The invitation to open our minds. The mystery of Gunung Padang and other similar sites challenges us to keep an open mind to the possibility that our past was much more surprising and complex than we have been told. History, as we know it, may be only a partial version, a superficial layer of a much deeper and more enigmatic reality. Are we ready to accept that humanity may not have created all these wonders? What secrets await to be discovered in the depths of the earth, in the ruins hidden beneath the jungles, in stones carved with unknown technology? Perhaps the true story is still being written, and each new discovery brings us closer to understanding a past that could be far more incredible and extraordinary than we have imagined. This enigma, which defies the logic of our official history, not only fills us with wonder, but also invites us to question, what other secrets remain in the shadows waiting to be discovered? The presence of ancient structures with technologies or knowledge that seem to defy the limits of our modern understanding reminds us that written history may be just one chapter in a much vaster and more enigmatic narrative. If you're interested in continuing to explore these mysteries and awakening that spark of curiosity we all carry within, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave your comment below. Share this video with friends, because the true history of humanity may be far more surprising and far more mysterious than we ever imagined. Only then will we be one step closer to hearing the secrets the past still whispers, waiting for us to dare to uncover the truth.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future ideas that challenge us to think outside the box. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, and don't forget to always maintain that curiosity that drives progress. Also, explore even more fascinating content on our channel. From life-changing tips and cutting-edge technology, to the mysteries of spirituality, travel to various countries, delicious recipes, health hacks, and language learning, there's something here to spark your curiosity and elevate your life. Dive in and discover a world of knowledge awaits us.